Hey guys, hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm doing a removal tutorial and inserting a Dexcom because of a comment that I asked for. And if some of you don't have a YouTube channel and you really wanted to post it in the comments that you wanted to see me do this, thank you so much because I was really looking forward to this video. And without further ado, let's get on to the taking off part.
Okay, so we've bought this Uni-Solve solution that helps us remove the adhesive from the Dexcom. So all you really have to do is just put it on a cotton swab and saturate it. And then you just begin to, this is what the Dexcom looks like after maybe like 12 to 14 days. So a lot of it is already peeling off. He has just taken a shower, which helps. And then you just start pulling at the adhesive around it. And it'll really, really clean up the area. It'll take a while, and I try not to pull. And you just keep rubbing on it, and then eventually it'll all lift up on its own. This was our first time trying to leave it up for more than 7 days, and we're taking it off now because it began to give us incorrect readings, so it's time to do a new one. Or if it gets really messy or ugly, we will also remove it and put a new one in. So as you can see, it's also beginning to lift over on this side. And it's very tacky. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. You just continue to do that. And it looks like I'm pulling, but I'm not pulling. I'm just literally just lifting it. And it helps me get right under there. Then once you get one corner, you're pretty good to go. And don't get scared if it leaves residue on their skin, because the Uni-Solve also helps to take that off. So really this is what the cotton ball looks like, and I make sure that it continues to remain wet. And it takes a while, so we let him be distracted with whatever he wants to play with. And then if I'm going to do another bigger part, I exchange out the cotton swab. So I make sure there's plenty of it on there. So on the left side, there's nothing I can lift up yet. And then we also make sure that we alternate sides so that this side can have a break from all the tugging and tape and adhesive. So really it's almost like pulling off a Band-Aid, but we're just taking more time doing it. And we're almost there. Good job, Nate.
Thank you.
So as you can see, this bottom part is lifting now. And I try to alternate around the areas, not just stay on one side the whole time, so that I don't irritate him or his
So
skin.
far, so good.
Good job.
So far, so good.
So as you can see over here, it's beginning to lift off in this area where I couldn't lift before. You can see it's still stuck to the skin, so I'm not going to pull. So I'm just going to continue to go there with the cotton ball. Almost off. And I try to get it from different angles. Okay, also. So we finished cleaning off this area here, and this is what it ends up looking like. Pretty clean with the Uni-Solve and with the cotton ball. This is what the sticky part ends up looking like. You can see the little string there that reads his sugar throughout the day. So it ends up being a little bit gross. Time to change it. This is the Dexcom that was inserted in here. We've already removed it, but I had to look up a separate video to see how to take this off. So this is what we use. We use these two little pointy parts, and basically you just insert it on the wider part here. You just toggle and mess with it until it pops off, and it's fairly easy once you kind of get the hang of it. So then this is what it ends up looking like. And then the Dexcom here, this is how it comes. You open the package, and then we've also already taken off the lock that it comes with. I try to save as many as possible so that when I need to, if I lose one or I need to take the Dexcom off, I have plenty available. This time we are also using the skin tack. This is what it looks like, liquid skin tack adhesive. So it helps also hold the tape a little bit longer, which is probably why we got a little bit more life out of this Dexcom device than we'd have in the past. So all you have to do with this, it has like a fat cotton ball at the bottom. It was very, very difficult to open our first time, so I had to put it in hot water. So Dad's helping us. So what you'll do is really with that bottom part there, you're going to put it around this, but on the skin. So what approximately where the diameter of this, you put it around the skin. You'll leave a little opening so that there's no stickiness on here. So that's fairly easy. It does drip a little bit, so I try to have some napkins available. And then I squeeze out any excess because we just only really put a little bit. And it is a little bit of a guessing game, so we try to do it as best as we can. So if I'm approximately going to put it here.
Oh, it feels so cold.
I'll kind of just leave it there and then put a little circle around. And you might not be able to see it on the video, but you will be able to see it on their skin, the wetness of it. So around here is the sticky skin tack, and then in here, right in the middle, there's nothing. And it held on the tape pretty nicely. So then that's it with the skin tack. And again, I bought that on Amazon as well. So then you guys have seen this part. We're gonna kind of speed through it. And Nathan has done much better since some of our last videos because we're getting more and more used to it. Honey.
Yep.
What do you have to say about that?
Well, it might seem very painful at first, but later on you get so much more used to it and it starts hurting a lot less.
So here we go. I tried to find the dry part that I left here and match it to the hole here. And that's right about there. Okay, ready, Nate?
Okay, one sec. Let me get off this.
That's okay.
No.
You can use it. So now, what I also started doing, my hands are a little cold, is pinching the skin. Doing one of these.
Oh, actually, when
Ready?
countdown.
Mhm.
1.
And then again, remember we hold it from up here, and we're just gonna push this down, and then we're gonna retract this back. Ready, Nate? 1, 2. Should we get his face? 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's it. Much better. Good job. Then we pull back. So that's the hardest part, and we're cleared with that. We hold the 2 little ridges over here, and we try to detach this. Okay. And we use the alcohol wipes to wipe the sensor back here clean, and the 2 little gummies that are on the Dexcom. So the next thing to do is to insert this. My hands are still a little sticky. Okay, so this is the part where we have to hear it click twice. This way, honey. This way. Okay. Ready? Okay, then we'll just snap this off. And then that's pretty much it for that. We also have bought the Opsite Flexifix tape. The 4 inches is much wider than the 2 inches, so we've moved from the 2 inches to the 4 inches. I've already pre-cut it out, and then basically we just stick that on to here to help hold underneath it. So if you want, you can also put some more skin tack around here to help hold the tape, which we can probably try. I think last time we just did around here. So we'll just grab that really quick again. And again, you can find all of these products that we've purchased on Amazon. So then I'll just put it a little rim around. And that should help hold it. Also, really quick, I was watching some videos on YouTube, and they said if you round the edges instead of having it just cut square. I didn't show what the roll looked like. This is what the roll looks like. So if you just cut it, it'll end up squared. I was watching some videos, and they said if you round it, it helps it from lifting up. So then you just remove this part first. I try also to make sure I'm clear of his belly button. So we put it right around the Dexcom. And then we lift up the top part. We put it down. And I try not to mess with it or move it too much so that there aren't any wrinkles. And then we just lift up this bottom part, top part, and then the bottom part. And then now we have a nice, clean Dexcom. And with the skin tack, I can see that the tape is much tighter around here. So I would first try a little area to make sure that doesn't irritate your skin, but for us, luckily it doesn't, so it looks fairly good. So hopefully it lasts us longer than 7 days again. Anything else, Nate?
Well, today, as I said, you get used to it and it hurts a lot less. If this is your first video, go ahead and check out the other ones. go ahead and like and subscribe too. And I will see you guys next time.